What if LeBron never returns back home to Cleveland? A world where Kevin Durant stays with OKC for his entire career. More and more unique super teams being formed. Ladies and gentlemen, today I restarted the league in the year 2013, and we will be resimulating history together. Some things that happen are cursed, and some things are pretty ironic and funny. I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, we're set back 10 years. We're gonna quickly go every single roster. We got Thad Young, Jason Richardson, Evan Turner. I'm not gonna go through every single player, but just kind of show you guys every player that every team has, you know. Just a quick disclaimer, this probably won't be as realistic as you might think, just because on PC I feel like 2K doesn't have that many good rosters to use. Like Montrezl Harrell, how is he on the Bucks? He wasn't even drafted, you know. But we do have a young Giannis, 72 overall, so that's something to look forward to, and a Chris Middleton 22, Zaza at 29 also. So the only thing I really care about is the draft classes, because all these players are gonna end up retiring, you know. I just care about the draft classes and that they have the main pieces that we all look forward to, like Giannis and Chris Middleton. The Bulls have Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, Jimmy Butler. So this team looks like it's pretty good and neat. The Cavs without LeBron, they got a young Kyrie, Andrew Bynum, Anderson Varejao, Tristan Thompson, Jared Jack, Dion Waiters. Yeah. Some of these teams look pretty good, but then there's like also these random players like Frank Kaminsky and Daniel House. Anthony Bennett on the Cavs too. God damn. You guys remember Anthony Bennett? Celtics got Rondo, Jeff Green, Jared Wallace, Rashawn Holmes. Yeah, it's gonna... Some of these players definitely do not belong here. The Clippers got CP3, Blake Griffin, Jamal Crawford at 33 years old. JJ Redick, they got DeAndre Jordan, who's 26. The old grit and grind was Zach Randolph, Mike Conley, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, Mike Miller. The Hawks have Al Horford, Elton Brand, Jeff T, Kyle Culver, Dennis Schroeder, a young Dennis Schroeder, who just got drafted actually. He's a rookie. Rookie Dennis Schroeder. The Miami Heat, who are probably going to win the championship, I'm not going to lie. 99 LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, Greg Oden, Shane Battier. Yeah, that team's probably going to win. The Charlotte Bobcats, right? I'm pretty sure they're still the Bobcats in 2013. They got Kemba, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Ben Gordon, Brendan Haywood, Cody Zeller. I'm not too familiar with these two, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really familiar with them. Got Bismack Biyombo in his second season. The Jazz got young Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors, Richard Jefferson, Alec Burks, Rudy Gobert, who just got drafted also, so he's a rookie. The Kings got a young DeMarcus Cousins, Isaiah Thomas, Brian Scalabrine. I'm just gonna go over the key players that most of us know. Knicks got Carmelo, Amari Stoudemire, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith. This is a fun Knicks team, I'm not gonna lie. This team was fun as hell. Tyson Chandler, Andrea Bargnani, Metta World Peace, Tim Hardaway Jr. Lakers got Kobe, Paul Gasol, Steve Nash, Nick Young. Wow, a lot of these faces are going to be nice to see, I'm not going to lie. Magic got VO, Tobias Harris, Jameer Nelson, Aaron Aflalo, a young Vooch who got drafted 2 years ago, Glenn Davis, Javonte Green. Mavericks got an old Dirk. Very old Dirk, Monte Ellis, Sean Marion, Vince Carter, also old Vince Carter, Jay Crowder too in the second year. The Nets have Darren Williams, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. This is the old ass Nets team with a young Brook Lopez too. Old ass Jason Terry. Denver Nuggets got Ty Lawson, Wilson Chandler, Nate Robinson, Andre Miller, Gallinari. Look at the haircut on Gallo. Look at that. JaVale McGee, Evan Fournier. Pacers got Paul George. I really like this Pacers team, I'm not gonna lie. Indiana from like 2015 to 2018, I really enjoyed. So they got PG, Roy Hibbert, Danny Granger, David West, Louis Scola, George Hill. 88 overall Drew Holiday. God damn, 88 overall Drew Holiday. Yeah, I don't think this is 88 overall worthy. I'm not hating, I'm just saying I don't think he's worth 88. But they got Aaron Gordon too, Tyreek Evans, Anthony Davis, who's in his second year, Austin Rivers. Pistons got Josh Smith, Brandon Jennings, Chauncey Billups at an old age, Greg Monroe, KCP, Drummond, second year too. It's gonna be nice seeing these players kind of progress again. It's kind of like reliving the 2013 era. Toronto Raptors got Rudy Gay, Kyle Lowry, Jared Vanderbilt. Bro was drafted in 2018. Again, I do apologize. The PC draft classes or just the PC rosters aren't the greatest, but I promise you guys 2K25 I'm getting on console and then we'll make videos like that. But yeah, they also got DeMar DeRozan, they got Terrence Ross, Jonas Valanciunas, Nikola Jovic. Oh my god. This team here, if they stay together, they might win a championship. Dwight Howard, James Harden, Jeremy Lin. This was a fun team too. I wish this duo was stuck a little longer together though. The Spurs got Timmy D, Tony Parker, Manu, young Kawhi who got drafted 2 years ago, Danny Green, Patty Mills too at 26. It feels weird to look at that. The Suns are so bad. most of their players are players that weren't even drafted in 2013, like Caleb Martin, Christian Wood. Yeah, basically Gerald Green, Markieff Morris. This team's gonna be really bad. They might get who's in the 2014 draft class? Embiid, Wiggins, Jokic. Yeah. OKC has the young duo and Kevin Durant, Westbrook, Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins. Timberwolves got Kevin Love. I forget he was still here. Yeah, he only went to the Cavs in what, 2014-15? Yeah, 14-15 when he went to go join LeBron. Blazers got Damon Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge. I really like this team too with Aldridge and Damon Lillard. CJ McCollum too. In his rookie season, they got Wesley Matthews. Golden State with Steph Curry, Iggy, Bogut, Klay Thompson, Kyle Anderson. No, not Kyle Anderson. Klay Thompson, who got drafted a few years ago. And then last and not least, we got a young John Wall with Nene. What a name to see again. Trevor Ariza, Bradley Beal, 2018. That was a fun team to watch. Anyways, we'll take a look at the draft class. So projected, we got Cliff Gibson. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. Andrew Wiggins, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid. I'm just gonna go through like the main names that we know. Julius Randle. Even the draft classes are kind of ass. And on PC, we got Aaron Gordon, Zach LaVine, who gave us one of the best All-Star dunks. We got Bogdanovich, Gary Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Jeremy Grant, Marcus Smart, Kyle Anderson. We saw two Kyle Andersons. We got Dario Saric too, TJ Warren, Clint Capella. So there's definitely some noticeable names here. There are very noticeable names. We got Torrey Craig, Dwight Powell, Cam Birch, Doug McDermott, Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah, Thanasis Antetokounmpo. He's probably not getting drafted. Spencer Dinwiddie projected to go undrafted, some may say, or he might go like mid-first round. Also, another disclaimer, I am not rebuilding any team. Everything is going to be automated for every single team. I'm just going to quickly change that for everybody. Just auto. I'm not doing anything for any team, guys. As you guys can see, everything is auto. I'm not taking control of any team. What is this over here? Trades, auto. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just simulating 10 years into the future, or 10 years to the current, because it's 2013, so we're simming 10 years to 2023 current time. All-stars, I don't know how accurate these are, but we got Steph Curry and LeBron as the two captains. Josh Smith, first-time All-Star. We got James Harden, first-time All-Star. Kyrie, fourth-time All-Star. Rudy Gay, first-time All-Star. Again, I don't know how accurate these are, but these are basically the All-Stars for the first year of the simulation. At the start of the All-Star break, we have the Knicks, the Heat, the Nets, Raptors, Bulls, Pacers as your top six. And after that, we got the Cavs, Pistons, the Hawks, Wizards. The Celtics are pretty bad. Damn. Yeah, Celtics are bad. The Bucks are bad. Giannis is playing pretty good though for his first year. Philly, as expected, they're probably going to be the worst team. Out west, we got James Harden, Dwight Howard killing it. The old Spurs team, the young OKC team, Kobe and Gasol going crazy. The young Warriors going crazy too. Young Blazers. Honestly, it's just nice to see these teams thriving again with the players that like I grew up with, you could say. CP3, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, this is definitely nice. Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday aren't playing that good. Boogie Cousins, IT. And then these two teams, the Jazz with Gordon Hayward, and yeah, as expected, they are bad. Steph Curry is averaging almost 40. Kemba Walker right behind him with 33. Then we got D-Rose. It's just a whole lot of guards scoring the ball. LeBron, Westbrook, and Melo 6, 7, 8. Kobe number 9. KD number 10. Isaiah Thomas 79 overall, averaging 25 points. Old ass Vince Carter too with Monte Ellis, both averaging over 20. Yeah, this is some crazy stats, I'm not gonna lie. Award races, we got LeBron leading the MVP, followed by Curry, Harden, Westbrook, and Tim Duncan. Rookie of the year, it's okay. Okay. Sixth man of the year, we got Andre Kirilenko. Defensive player, also LeBron in the lead. Most improved, we got Andre Drummond. So at the end of the season, Steph Curry wins MVP. We're gonna ignore this over here. Kirilenko wins sixth man. LeBron wins DPOY. Drummond wins most improved, averaging 9 and 9. Mike Woodson wins coach of the year with a 63 and 19 record. I just realized Jason Kidd is probably a coach in this game. All-NBA first, we have Curry, Derrick Rose, LeBron, Carmelo, AD. All-NBA second, we got Harden, John Wall, Blake Griffin, Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins. Man, I'm gonna say it one more time, I promise, but it's nice seeing these names back here. Like, it's nice seeing Kevin Love in an All-NBA team. It's nice seeing Cousins, Blake Griffin in an All-NBA team. Anyways, for the third one, we got Walker, Westbrook, Josh Smith, Kevin Love, and Dwight Howard. All defensive, Rondo, Butler, James, Kawhi, and Howard. All defensive second, we got Wade, Wall, Kirilenko, Garnett, and Davis. There's still the play-in factor because it is a 2K24 sim engine. But after simming that, we got San Antonio versus Clippers, Lakers, Blazers, Thunder, OKC. That's gonna be a nice game over there, or series. Then we got Houston and Grizzlies, New York, Indiana, Chicago and Toronto, Brooklyn and Cleveland, Miami and Atlanta. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the first round. The Hawks lose, the Grizzlies lose, The Blazers lose, Cavs lose, Toronto Raptors lose, Indiana Pacers lose, Golden State Warriors lose, and the Clippers lose. So in the second round, we got LA versus San Antonio. It's going to be a good series too. We got OKC and Houston, New York and Chicago. That's going to sell a lot of seats. Miami and Brooklyn. We're going to simulate that round too. And we got an OKC LA matchup with a Miami Chicago matchup. That's pretty realistic, I'm not going to lie. The young OKC team beat Kobe Bryant, and now we got a game 7 for Miami and Chicago. I'm gonna go ahead and simcast that because I do want to join in if it's a little close. I kind of sold it. I couldn't jump in, but Derrick Rose upsets LeBron and the Heatles by 2 points. I really missed it. I could have joined in. But we got a Chicago and OKC finals matchup. It's a pretty close game 1, but ultimately the Chicago Bulls pull through. Game 2 in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma ties up the series 1-1. We got a game 3 going on back. Oh shit. Chicago Bulls are your first NBA champions of this simulation, the 2013-2014 champions. Derrick Rose finals MVP. That's nice to see, man. A lot of Chicagoans wish that would have happened, but it just didn't. Kevin Garnett and Derek Fisher both retire. Have a good retirement. You guys enjoy it. Hall of Fame inductees: Kevin Garnett joins the Hall of Fame. First ballot. Congrats. Draft lottery. Okay, this is where it gets juicy now. Denver, Philly, and Sacramento. So, no joke, Jokic and Embiid could go back to their original teams off of the script over here. Damn, Nuggets and Sixers fall 3 spots, right? 4 spots even. They fall 4 spots. We got Sacramento, Minnesota, and Bucks with the 1, 2, 3. The Kings select Cliff Gibson. I have no idea who this is. It might be just some like random added player, but I'm unfamiliar with your game. If you are a real person, I am sorry. The Timberwolves select Jokic. That's gonna be a fun team to look at in the future. The Bucks get Zach Hughes. Again, unfamiliar with his game. It might be just some randomly added 2K player that 2K just added to the roster for some reason. I'm gonna skip over the people I don't know because I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who JR Blackwell is. And if listen, if these players that I don't know are actually real players, I do apologize for my lack of knowledge, but we're just gonna skip to the players that we do know. Nuggets select Andrew Wiggins. Let's see how he develops there. I'm actually curious to see how he's going to develop because we all know in Minnesota he was all right. He was good, just not first overall pick worth, you know. I ended up simming the rest of the draft because it was taking too long. Joel Embiid goes 10th to Boston. Bogdanovich goes 20th to the Clippers. Aaron Gordon 22nd to the Blazers. Julius Randle 23rd to the Nets. Darius Saric goes last in the first round to the Bulls. Zach LaVine goes in the second round to Philly. A second round to Philly. Not only is that a steal, but that's stupid for the other teams to pass up on him. Gary Harris goes 37th. Clarkson goes 40th to the Hornets. Jeremy Grant goes, what is this, 47th? 47. Yes, 47th. The other one was 37th. 47th to the Warriors. TJ Warren goes 49th to the Raptors. Dwight Powell goes 57th to the Heat. And I feel like Spencer Dinwiddie, off the top of my head, I can remember, he did go undrafted. So that's going to be interesting to look at. Free agents, we got LeBron as a free agent. He's going to go back to Cleveland. Who knows? Kevin Durant's a free agent too. Carmelo, Kobe. So far, LeBron is leading to going either to the Lakers or to the Bulls as his number 1 and 2. KD probably will resign with the... I like how the Warriors are over there, but probably going to resign with the Thunder. Melo has no offers. Kobe might sign with the Heat. If Kobe and LeBron go to the Heat, that's going to be dangerous. Dwayne Wade has no offers. Dwight Howard might go to the Spurs, the Blazers, Grizzlies, Clippers. Rondo to the Knicks. If Rondo and Carmelo team up, that would be pretty nasty too. Blake Griffin to the Rockets. Imagine Blake Griffin and Harden and their primes. God damn, that would be dangerous. Noticeable names. Philly gets LaMarcus Aldridge. The Celtics sign Andre Drummond. That's pretty good for them. The Heat sign Drew Holiday, Manu Ginobili, and TJ Warren. That's a pretty good free agent, but they did lose LeBron. Iggy goes to Utah. Same thing with VO and Clint Capella. Paul Pierce and Rondo both signed to New York, and they re-signed Iman Shumpert. Damn, LeBron and Kobe with Danny Granger. That's gonna be disgusting. Those 3 alone in free agency is ridiculous. DeMar and DeAndre Jordan go to Brooklyn. That's a pretty nice duo for right now. That's a pretty nice duo. Dwayne Wade signs with the Pacers to team up with PG. That's going to be interesting too to look at. Blake Griffin, Zach Randolph sign, and also JJ Redick. They all sign with Harden to go play in Houston. Dwight Howard, Marc Gasol, Terrence Ross all signed to San Antonio. They're basically rebuilding the Spurs to just surround a bunch of talent with Kawhi. That team defensively, Dwight Howard, Kawhi, it's going to be very dangerous defensively. Gordon Hayward and Zach LaVine go goat to the Suns. Okay, forget anything I said. The Lakers and the Thunder are probably going to meet in the conference finals because they re-signed KD, get Carmelo Anthony, get Anthony Davis, and get Rudy Gay. This is literally a starting five right here. Have KD at your small forward, Melo, or even one of them at the power forward, one of them at the shooting guard, then have AD at your center position. That's dangerous too. And that's about it for signings, really. We'll go ahead and just we'll send to the next season and load up the next draft class. So year 1 out of 10 done. Now we're in 2015. 2015 has Cat, Kristaps, Devin Booker, Justice Winslow, Willie Cauley-Stein, Miles Turner, Royce O'Neal, Jetty Osman. Outside of like the top 2 players, no, never mind. There's D'Lo too. D'Lo's in it. Frank Kaminsky, Larry Nance, Terry Rozier, Kevon Looney, Josh Richardson. It's an alright draft class. Rashawn Holmes too, Bobby Portis, Christian Wood, Pat Connaughton, Willie Hernangomez, Norman Powell, Kelly Oubre. Decent draft class. Pretty decent draft class. I do want to take a look at the Lakers though. The Lakers and OKC I want to take a look at. God damn, they have Westbrook, KD, Carmelo, Anthony Davis. Then off the bench, they still have Ibaka, Rudy Gay. Nah, that's filthy. The Spurs too. They got Tony Parker, Terrence Ross, Kawhi, Tim Duncan, Dwight Howard. Off the bench, Marcus Gasol, Andrew Bynum. They're just stacked with big men over here. Rockets with James Harden and Blake Griffin. That's gonna be a fun duo. That's gonna be a really fun duo. Even in real life, imagine seeing these two just lob city going crazy. The Pacers with D Wade and PG. That's gonna be fun as fuck too. Wiggins Endeavor is gonna lead this team either to success or to failure. Now this is where it's gonna get crazy. Steve Nash, Kobe, LeBron, Paul Gasol. Oh yeah, Danny Granger is kind of old, but I mean he averaged decent numbers. But just the fact that they have Kobe and LeBron, to me that's already insane as is. At the end of the All-Star break, the Lakers are sitting at 36-18, which is nowhere near the top 3. I mean kind of close to the top 3, but OKC kind of just is smoking the competition out here. James Harden and Blake Griffin going crazy. Dwight Howard, Kawhi going crazy. The young Golden State Warriors who didn't do many signings are still going crazy. Kobe, LeBron, I expected a little more, I'm not gonna lie. The Clippers, after losing DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin, to no surprise, fell off drastically. CP3, you might have to leave. Jamal Crawford, you might have to leave too. Wiggs in his first year is not doing much with the Nuggets either. Out west, D Wade and PG going dummy. The mellow list, Knicks are going pretty good with Rondo, Iman Shumpert, Paul Pierce. Yeah, this team's alright. The Celtics with Joel Embiid are playing pretty good. Again, we still have some players in like 2020, 2023, 2022, so I just ignore that. Miami Heat, Drew Holiday is going crazy with Chris Bosh and Manu. Chicago with Derrick Rose going crazy. They have Nick Smith starting over Jimmy Butler. That's a little offensive. At the bottom, we have the Pistons. Yeah, this team's just bad. Toronto, after losing Vince Carter and DeMar, fell off drastically too. Award races, man. It feels wrong seeing LeBron in a Lakers jersey again. I kind of want history to be changed a bit, you know? Followed by LeBron, there's Harden, Irving, Westbrook, and Bradley Beal. Okay, Bradley Beal. Rookie of the year, we got Jokic, Cliff Gibson, Cliff White, just a Cliff duo over here. Joel Embiid. The rivalry, Jokic and Embiid, it's going to start early, man. Sixth man of the year, we got Manu trying to double up, Rudy Gay, Andre Drummond, Butler, Marcus Gasol. Defensive player, we got LeBron, Kawhi, Josh Smith, Dwight Howard, and Rondo. And then MIPs filled with a bunch of players that shouldn't be here besides Rudy Gobert and Cody Zeller, of course. Lakers finished 55-27. LeBron's your MVP. Rookie of the year, Jokic. Manu, six-man doubles up. Kawhi, DPOY. Rudy Gobert, MIP. And Scott Brooks with the coach of the year. All NBA first, we have Irving, Rose, LeBron, Brandon Miller. Okay. DeMarcus Cousins. All NBA second, we got Rondo, Curry, Love, Josh Smith, and Nikola Jokic in his rookie season. Averaged 20. All NBA third, we got Beal, CP3, PG, Kevin Durant, and Cliff Gibson. All defensive first, Wade, Rondo, Kawhi, LeBron, Howard. All defensive second, Holiday, Wall, Smith, Karlenko, and Davis. Out west in the 2014-2015 playoffs, we got OKC and Memphis. Lakers and Golden State, we got that LeBron and Curry matchups going on early. San Antonio and Dallas, Houston and Portland. I think that's a rematch over here. Out east, we got Philly and Indiana, New York, Miami, Cleveland, Chicago, Boston, and Washington. Go ahead and simulate that first round. Mavericks lose, the Blazers lose, the Bulls lose, Washington loses, Golden State loses, Memphis loses, New York loses, Philly loses. Okay, second round, this is gonna be a good matchup. Kobe's trying to get his revenge with LeBron. Basically LeBron, Kobe versus Westbrook, Ibaka, KD, and Carmelo with Anthony Davis. No, yeah, no, that's a crazy ass team. LeBron against the odds again, basically. And then we got Houston, San Antonio, Boston, Cleveland, and Indiana, Miami. San Antonio loses, Boston loses. The Lakers come back 3-0, but then lose in 7 ultimately. Western Conference Finals, we have have OKC. So we got KD, Westbrook, AD versus and Melo versus Harden and Griffin. And then Eastern Conference Finals, we got Kyrie versus PG and D Wade, right? Yeah, it's basically just Kyrie, and they got Chris Middleton. But yeah, that's about it, man. Kyrie's been carrying them. It's a 3-on-3-1 series on both sides for the upset. OKC with that stacked team, are you really gonna lose to Harden and Blake Griffin? And D-Wood and PG, they're gonna lose to Kyrie, man. That's crazy. Cavs Pacers, this is to send the Pacers home. Kyrie's going crazy. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's over. No, that's over. Not even a close game. Indiana gets upsetted and 5. Not even a close series. And this is to send OKC home. Are they gonna fight back? Oh yeah, it looks like they're fighting back. No way they're losing in 5. That's stacked ass team. There's no way, right? To be honest, they should have swept everyone. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna come back and tie up the series 3-3. That's very, very interesting. This is game 7 back in Oklahoma. James Harden and Blake Griffin up to a hot start, but then the stacked ass OKC team kind of just come back. It's a close game. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna stop the simulation. We're gonna jump in. It's a 4-point game with 2.5 minutes left to go. We'll jump in. We'll do this team some due diligence and jump in. Adams is gonna inbound the ball, inbounds it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis to the corner to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay is posting up, sizing up. Behind the back pass to Ibaka. Ibaka dishes it back out to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis back to Ibaka. Ibaka is posting up, trying to take it to the rim. Big body layup. Misses it. Kuminga with the rebound. James Harden bringing it up. He's going to take it to the rack. Gets fouled. Classic. James Harden makes the first free throw. Blake Griffin's coming back in. Oh, it's getting serious over here. And he makes the second free throw. I'm gonna simulate just a little bit because I don't feel like going through the entire 2 minutes. There's 44 seconds to go, and it's a 4-point game. OKC inbounding up by 4. They have possession of the ball. They're probably gonna play the free throw game over here. Inbound to Westbrook. Carmelo with the ball. Why are they now fouling? What are they trying to cook up over here? They're trying to get a stop in the 3. Is that the plan of action? Ramirez open 3, misses. Randolph with the rebound. Kuminga bringing it up. Kuminga being guarded by Westbrook. Is a little mismatch over there. Kuminga's taking it to the rack. He gets fouled. God damn. It's gonna be a 2-point game if he makes both of these over here. Blake Griffin subbing back in for Randolph, and he just sat in Jeremy Lin. Ibaka gets subbed out for, I assume, Steven Adams. Anthony Davis. Oh shit, I forgot Anthony Davis played for the team. And Kuminga makes the second free throw. Timeout by the Thunder. Yeah, it's over. I ended up simulating it. I didn't feel like waiting that timeout, but OKC wins down, was it 3-1? They come back and win. We have a Kyrie trying to solo Anthony Davis, Melo, Westbrook, and KD. That's crazy. Look at this matchup. This is some sort of 2018-2019 Cleveland versus Warriors matchup with that little graphic of LeBron going up versus like the big 3 in Golden State. Game 1 goes to OKC as expected. I think it's just gonna be a sweep from here. Game 2 goes to OKC also. Game 3 goes to OKC. Yeah, it's wraps, isn't it? And then game 4. Oh, Kyrie said this is not a sweep. Hold on, Simply. This is not a sweep. If Cleveland wins more than 1 game, I'm gonna be surprised. They win game 5. They win game 5. Do not let Cleveland tie it up. Come on. Okay. OKC won in 6. Who won Finals MVP? Westbrook won Finals MVP. All right, cool. Player retirement: Steve Nash, Manu Ginobili retiring, Paul Pierce retires. Whole lot of players retiring. Hall of Fame inductees: just Steve Nash. I don't know how I feel about that. I think Manu should have been first ballot too. That's just me though. That is just me. Draft lottery: Clippers, Jazz, Pistons, Nuggets. And it goes to Atlanta, Nuggets number 2, Phoenix number 3. Okay. The first overall pick, the Hawks are going to select Vince Levens Jr. Not a clue who this is. 44-inch vertical at the draft combine. Scouts were wowed by Vince Levens' athleticism. Denver Nuggets select Kristaps Porzingis. So they have Wiggins and Kristaps. That's pretty cool. Tingus Pingus. Who the fuck is Tingus Pingus? Cat goes to the Clippers. You know what? I'm going to sim to the end. I don't feel like waiting through the old like 10 picks, 15 picks, whatever. Devin Booker goes to the Raptors at number 9. And there's, okay, finally a one real player that we know. Miami drafts D'Lo. Ekpe Udoh goes to the Knicks. Justice Winslow to the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein to the Rockets. Miles Turner to the Pistons. Frank Kaminsky and Royce O'Neal Pelicans Magic. Montrezl Harrell to the Raptors. Larry Nance almost goes undrafted. He goes to the Mavericks. Willie Hernan-Gomez goes to the Pacers. I feel like a lot of players got missed out over here. A lot of players. Free agency. Westbrook is a UFA and he's probably gonna resign with the Spurs. The Thunder aren't even in this top 5. God damn. Serge Ibaka interested in both LA teams. Lakers #1 though. Boogie Cousins to the Heat or Warriors. Man, go to the Warriors with Curry. That'd be pretty nice. Jimmy Butler to the Hawks. Kemba signs with the Spurs. Jimmy Butler to the Grizzlies. Cousins to the Heat. Westbrook to the Spurs. Ibaka to the Blazers. I'm just gonna list the bigger names. The smaller names you guys can kind of see. Kyle Lowry goes to OKC, to the stacked OKC, might I add. And that's about it just for like the main names. We got smaller names like Dennis Schroeder going to New York, Tristan Thompson going to Houston, Jonas to the Warriors, Miles Turner goes to the Knicks. It's gonna be a pretty interesting season, guys. Coming up in the draft class, we have Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram. This draft class was pretty nice. DeJounte Murray, Chris Dunn, Malcolm Brogdon, Domantas Sabonis, Taurean Prince, Karis LeVert, Pascal Siakam. He went like what, 27th or 23rd. Jamal Murray, Malik Beasley, Gary Payton, Dorian Finney-Smith, Juan Hernan Gomez, Daniel House, Buddy Hield, Furkan Korkmaz, Jakob Poeltl, Alex Caruso, Fred VanVleet that went undrafted in real life, Derrick Jones Jr., Damian Lee. Yeah, there's some noticeable pieces in here. Patrick Beverly is a free agent. Patrick Bev, Torrey Craig is a free agent. Marcus Morris also a free agent. A lot of the young players are free agents. Bobby Portis is a free agent. Okay. All right, teams, you do your own thing, NBA teams. So after losing Westbrook, they signed Kyle Lowry. So honestly, it is a downgrade, I'm not going to lie, but I feel like it fits the team more. Kyle Lowry is more of like a shooter, playmaking, defensive point guard, which I feel like this team does need. You need a little gritty point guard. So upgrade, yes. Downgrade, yes. It's like an upgrade, downgrade. It's an up-downgrade. So at the All-Star break, the Thunder are probably the first seed, demolishing. No, they're not. The Spurs with Westbrook, Kawhi. I forgot they had Kemba, Dwight, Tim Duncan, Kawhi, Westbrook. Hold a minute. Marcus Gasol, Tony Parker, Terrence Ross, David West. Damn, this might be one of the greatest teams of all time. Blazers, CJ McCollum's a 90 overall, going crazy. Tobias Harris, Serge Ibaka, Lillard coming off the bench most likely. Damn, Lillard coming off the bench most likely, huh? Aaron Gordon, Jay Crowder, and then just a bunch of current players like Taylor Hendricks, Shaedon Sharp. We'll ignore that. Third in the West, we got Harden, Barnes, Blake Griffin, Zach Randolph, and OKC. Honestly, I'm expecting a little more from you guys, probably because of the team chemistry, but yeah, the Lakers, Kobe and LeBron. Kobe's getting old, but LeBron, come on, man. Yeah, no, LeBron, you need to get out of here. It's the old retirement home. You need to get out there ASAP. Pelicans are still at the bottom with absolutely nobody. Denver with Wiggins and Kristaps. I think they're just trying to tank on purpose to get that one more person. Wiggins played all right. He's literally averaging basically the same exact numbers. Kristaps is playing pretty good though. Toronto Raptors with Devin Booker are dead last in the entire league. We still got Dwayne Wade and PG leading the East, followed by not too far behind, we got Embiid and Drummond. Embiid is playing all right too. This team is surprising me. I don't know how they're playing this good. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Giannis goes to Philly with Isaiah Thomas. Giannis, Aldridge, Isaiah Thomas, and Thad Young. It's a pretty interesting team. The Cavs who made it to the finals have Kyrie, Middleton, Nikola Jovic. Yeah, honestly, just Kyrie and Middleton, just about it. Award races, John Wall and Bradley Beal are 1 and 2. Never a damn I like that expect John Wall, let alone Bradley Beal, to be in an MVP conversation. Derrick Rose, I forgot about Derrick Rose. Bro won 1 championship and then just dipped. They just dipped. Yeah, I mean, congrats though. You got your chip though. And then Harden and Westbrook. Westbrook, if you're in the MVP conversation with that stacked team, I'm impressed. Rookie of the year, we got Cat and Tingus Pingus. 6-man Kemba, Lillard, Gay, Drummond, and Junso Lee. DPOI is literally the exact same players, I'm pretty sure. MIP, Steven Adams, Gary Harris, Desmond Cooper. Yeah, okay. If John Wall or Bradley Beal win MVP, I'm ending the video. I'm ending it. There's no way they win it, right? To me, that's crazy. James Harden wins the MVP. I didn't override shit, I promise. Cat, Rookie of the Year. Kemba, 6-man, a dub off the bench, 8 assists, 8.5 even. Kawhi, DPOI, Steven Adams, most improved, averaging almost 10 and 13. Coach of the Year, Greg Pop. Yep. All NBA first, we got Harden, Rose, James, Brandon Miller, who I need to get the fuck out of the league, and Jokic. Jokic is ready in 87 overall. Yeah, he's basically averaging a triple-double. He's 1 assist and 1 rebound short off a triple-double. All NBA second, we got Irving, Beal, Love, Carmelo, and Davis. All NBA third, Curry, Wall, Aldridge, Durant, and Cliff Gibson. All defensive is the usual people: Howard, James, Leonard, Holiday, Butler. All defensive second, Wade, Smith, Wall, Ibaka, Davis. Okay. Out west, we got San Antonio, Utah, OKC, Golden State, Houston, Phoenix, Portland, Dallas. Out east, we have Indiana, Miami, Cleveland, Washington, Philly, and Chicago, and then Boston, Boston, Atlanta. Same like the first round, we got Atlanta getting swept. Utah loses. Washington loses. Philly loses. Phoenix loses. Oklahoma loses. Miami Heat lose. Portland Blazers lose. Second round, we got San Antonio, Golden State, Houston. We have the two Texas teams over here. Then out east, it is Boston and Chicago, Indiana, Cleveland with the rematch over here. Same like that round, we got Dallas losing, Cleveland losing, Golden State loses, Boston loses. So it is a Western Conference Finals. We got a Texas matchup with Houston and San Antonio, and then we got Indiana and Chicago. Go ahead and simulate that round too. Chicago loses in 5, and then San Antonio gets upset. Down 3-1. Harden and Blake Griffin come back. Blake Griffin at the center position going crazy, man. Game 1 is a win for Indiana with Mike Conley, D-Wade, PG. Game 2 is a win for Houston. They tie up the series. Game 3 is a win for Indiana. They take a 2-1 lead. They tie up the series. Hey, Houston does not want to fall behind. They say, you take one, we'll take one right back. If you take one, we take one back. Eventually, Indiana is going to win to 7 first. But they said, fuck that. You take one, I take 2. Now, this is what we simcasted, man. Indiana comes back in the third quarter. Okay, it's over. Nah, it's over. James Harden wins the championship in this simulation. James Harden, Blake Griffin win a championship. Player retirements, we got Ray Allen, Jameer Nelson, Hedo Turkoglu, Kirk Heinrich, Richard Jefferson, James Johnson, Meta World Peace. Bunch of players. PJ Tucker retired at 28. Okay, you do you. Out of all those players, Ray Allen is the first ballot Hall of Famer. Raptors, Denver, Clippers with the odds to get the 1, 2, 3, and it stays almost that way. It's just the Clippers fall down to 6. We got Pels, Hornets, and Raptors with the 1, 2, 3. Ben Simmons gets drafted first to the Pelicans. Is a great example of a type of player that somehow knows where to position himself to grab every rebound, averaging 12.5 rebounds per game last season. Hornets draft Raymond Washington Jr. Okay, no idea who that is. Raptors draft Jesse Sheldon. Yeah, this is where I sum to the end and just recap. DeMontis Sabonis goes to Sacramento at 7. That's pretty funny. Jaylen Brown goes to Detroit at 8. Brandon Ingram goes 21st to Chicago. Philly gets Chris Dunn, 22nd pick. DeJounte Murray, 2nd round pick to Denver. Jamal Murray also in the 2nd round, going 40th to the Timberwolves. Malcolm Brogdon goes to Utah. Taurean Prince to the Mavericks. Jakob to Philly. Gary Payton to Indiana. Pascal Siakam almost went undrafted. 2-time All-Star almost going undrafted. Goes to Houston. And Dorian Finney-Smith goes to the Spurs. I don't understand. How are Jamal Murray's and Siakam's getting drafted so low? Chris Paul listened to me. He said, you know what, Simply, you might be right. It might be time for me to get the fuck out of Clippers City, and go to Houston, team up with Harden a few years earlier so we win a championship. Bradley Beal's probably going to re-sign with the Wizards. That's pretty realistic. And then PG re-signing. He wants to sign with the Heats. Why you want to go to Miami? Because the weather? You already have D-Wade. I don't know why you don't go to Miami. I'm pretty sure they're not that good. Kevin Love to the Magic, potentially. Jakeem Noah to the Blazers. Kobe signs with the Bulls. Probably to retire. He signs with the Bulls with his old ass. Vooch and Marcus Smart go to Charlotte. It's like the Kemba and Dwight Howard Charlotte duo. No, that duo was so like, I think people forgot about that Kemba Dwight Howard duo. Kevin Love signs with Orlando on a 4-year deal. Chris Middleton leaves Kyrie Irving to sign with Denver. So they got Chris Middleton, they got Ben Simmons, right? Ben Simmons was with the Pelicans. So they got Chris Middleton, Wiggins, and Kristaps. PG goes to team up with Ben Simmons and New Orleans with Yusuf Nurkic too. Malcolm Brogdon goes to the Pistons. DeMar goes to San Antonio. I feel like a lot of these current players are going to the teams that they've already played for. Zach LaVine signs with the Phoenix Suns. Siakam goes to the Timberwolves. And CP3. That's a missed opportunity. You should have went to Houston, man. Joakim Noah, Al Horford signed with the Blazers. Klay Thompson signs with the Golden State. It doesn't say re-sign, so I'm pretty sure Klay Thompson might have went to a different team. Bradley Beal re-signs. And yeah, that's about it. All right, so now we're in the 2017 draft class, and this draft class had some studs. You have Tatum, Mitchell, Fultz, Kyle Kuzma, Dennis Smith Jr., Larry Markkinen, Lonzo Ball, John Collins, De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, this draft class was pretty good. Jonathan Isaac, Malik Monk, Carmelo Anthony Jr., Dylan Brooks, Jared Allen, Frank Ntilikina. Pretty damn good draft class. Josh Hart too, that was a steal of the draft. OG, Bam Adebayo, Zach Collins. So the Pelicans, I want to take a look at a few teams before I start simming. They got PG, Ben Simmons, and OG Mayo still. Yusuf Nurkic hasn't progressed one bit. When undrafted, Yusuf Nurkic went undrafted. The Raptors with Devin Booker and this guy that they drafted, Jesse Sheldon, 81 overall. Houston that won the championship, they didn't get better, but they kept the main pieces they had last time. Blake Griffin's playing pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, this team. Oh my god, when DeRozan signed with the Spurs, it didn't even click. It didn't even click. Westbrook, DeRozan, Kawhi, Tim Duncan, Dwight Howard. Off the bench, 88 overall, Kemba. Dude, if this team doesn't win, I'm gonna be disappointed. This or the OKC team. Phoenix has Gordon Hayward, Young averaging almost 20 points, and then OKC. Just these 3 players alone should win the championship. I don't care about your bench. I'm gonna be honest. The Timberwolves got CP3 and Jokic. Yo, their teammates are about to be eating good, averaging 50 points almost. With the dishing over here, oh yeah, it's over. Philadelphia 76ers have been kind of going under the radar. Giannis is slowly progressing. IT is not progressing, but I mean, he's playing pretty good, so you can't complain. But Giannis, man, Giannis is progressing. He was what, a 72, 74 overall? I forget. He's an 85 already. All right, so we're a little past the All-Star break. We're gonna take a look at the league leaders. I feel like I haven't done that in a minute. We got Kyrie leading the league, LeBron number 3. We're gonna ignore this guy over here. Bradley Beal number 4, KD number 5, D Rose, Curry, Jokic, James Harden, CJ McCollum. I feel like with the Blazers, CJ and Lillard kind of swapped roles in real life, you know? Like CJ is the Lillard and Lillard is the CJ, if that makes sense. Award races, we got LeBron, James Harden, Rose, and Kyrie with the 1 through 4. Rookie of the year, we got DeJounte Murray, Ben Simmons, Malcolm Brogdon. DeJounte Murray was picked in the 2nd round and he's leading the league for rookie of the year. Well, not the league, he's leading the rookies in rookie of the year. And I get it. Malcolm Brogdon was also picked and it was the first player ever in the 2nd round picked to win rookie of the year. 6th man, we got Lillard, Walker, Rudy Gay, DPOY. I think it's literally the exact same people, just instead of Jimmy Butler, we got Serge Ibaka. Despite losing PG, the Pacers are still in the 1st, and we got Brooklyn dead last with old ass Joe Johnson, Julius Randle, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah. And then we got Detroit with Malcolm Brogdon. And that's about it, to be honest. Out west, we got the Blazers leading the team with CJ McCollum off the bench. San Antonio, man, you guys better win the championship or I'm going to be majorly disappointed in you guys. The Lakers, Danny Green, LeBron, back together. LeBron is just, he said, I didn't need Kobe. Kobe was holding me back, man. And then the OKC team, this team should be way better than the projected or than the record says. 32-23 for a team with KD, Carmelo, Anthony Davis, and Kyle Lowry. 3 out of these 4 players won a championship, and you're telling me they're 32-23. Nah. Dallas is a poverty team. Memphis is also a poverty team. They just have Jimmy Butler, basically. Sacramento with Jamal Murray, Sabonis. They're gonna be young and progressive. I have faith in them. The Timberwolves though, 21-33 with Chris Paul, Siakam, and Jokic. I'm a little surprised with this team. James Harden for what I believe to be back-to-back MVPs. Rookie of the year goes to DeJounte Murray. Kemba Walker, 6th man with like the 3rd time in a row. DPOY also Kawhi, 3rd time in a row. I feel like Jed Howard, most improved. Michael Malone, coach of the year. All NBA first, we got Harden, Kyrie, LeBron, Jokic. All NBA second, Rose, Wall, Durant, Giannis, bro. Keep it up. I want to see you start taking over the league soon. And AD, and then NBA third, we got Curry, Beal, Pingus, Melo, and Cat. All defensive, the same exact first, same exact second. I think Drew Holiday wasn't there last time though, or yeah, I don't know. Out west, we got Portland, Clippers, Lakers, OKC, Houston, Phoenix, San Antonio, Golden State. Out east, we got Boston, Orlando, Miami, Philly, Chicago, Washington, Indiana, Cleveland. Go ahead and simulate that first round. You guys know the drill. Lakers lose. I mean, it was to OKC, so it is what it is. Philly loses. That team was kind of buns. Phoenix loses. Orlando loses. Golden State loses. Clippers lose. Washington loses. And the Pacers lose. That's kind of an upset. Kyrie just be upsetting the Pacers left and right like it's nothing. Now, this matchup here, Harden, Griffin versus that stacked ass team, that's going to be pretty interesting. Houston loses in 4. Chicago loses. OKC loses. Boston loses. OKC lost to fucking Damian Lillard and CJ going crazy. And now we got a San Antonio. Yeah, this team's probably going to win it for the next 10 years. San Antonio versus Miami matchup. Miami has DeMarcus Cousins. Hold up. What am I missing here? D'Lo, Drew Holiday. Okay, this seems kind of nice. Chris Bosh, Drew Holiday, D'Lo, and DeMarcus Cousins. That's a pretty nice team. But I'm just going to simulate the round because I'm going to be honest. I think San Antonio is going to sweep them. Yeah. Kemba Walker, your 6th man, wins finals MVP. That's when you know. Averaging 30. That's when you know this team's not to be fuckable with. They're unfuckable. Vince Carter retires. Elton Brand, Jared Wallace, Andre Karlinko, Zaza, a bunch of other people too. Hall of Fame inductees, we got Kobe. Kobe retired. I didn't even get to see. He was probably such a low overall. I completely skipped over the lottery, my bad. But we got the Grizzlies selecting Tatum with the first pick. I completely forgot about the draft lottery. I do apologize for that. The Bucks are on the clock now, and they're going to select Donovan Mitchell. I forget who the Bucks have. I haven't really paid attention to them, but Donovan Mitchell, that's always a spot in the right direction. Detroit selects Dell Outlaw. Now, honestly, depending on who the Raptors pick, like if they select Bam with Booker and that other guy they drafted, that team might be pretty good in the future. And they draft Kyle Sorry, no disrespect to Kuzma, but okay. I mean, Kuzma's a 79 overall. Hold on. I apologize, Raptors. I apologize. Dennis Smith Jr. goes to the Nets. Larry Marketing goes to the Hornets. Markelle goes to the Knicks. Isaac to the Jazz. John Collins goes to the Timberwolves. Lonzo goes to the Magic. De'Aaron Fox goes to the Jazz. So the Jazz get who? Isaac and De'Aaron Fox. Okay, pretty good. Bam almost goes in the second round to OKC. We got OG going to the Rockets. That's going to be a good matchup with Harden and Blake Griffin. That's going to be pretty good. And then honestly, the only person that I recognize here is Josh Hart, Frank Ntilikina off the top of my head. Okay, nothing really to broadcast over there. Free agency, Dwight Howard. He's probably gonna sign with the Pacers. Giannis gonna go to the Portland Trail Blazers. You bandwagon ass. Jimmy Butler going to Boston. That'd be pretty interesting in real life. Isaiah Thomas signs with the Bucks. JJ Redick signs with the Bulls. Giannis signs with the Celtics. God damn. Gordon Hayward to the Clippers. Dwight Howard signs to the Nuggets. DeAndre Jordan, Goran Dragic, Christian Wood, Frank Kaminsky to the Pacers. Jimmy Butler, Buddy Hield to the Pelicans. The Pelicans also have PG and Ben Simmons. So defensively, that team is going to be pretty nice. And they have Buddy Hield to space out the floor with PG. Tim Duncan signs on a 1 year, so it might be his last year. I'm going to be honest. Signs 1 year to San Antonio. Time to take a look at the 2018 draft. This one was pretty noticeable too. We got Luka, DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, Colin Sexton, Shea, Marvin Bagley, Trey Young, Wendell Carter, Mikal Bridges, Kevin Knox, Mo Bamba, Michael Porter Jr., Lonnie Walker, Troy Brown. I'm running out of breath how many players there are that were pretty good. Kevin Huerter, Josh Okogie, man, I kind of wish he like kept that momentum he had. Jalen Brunson, Jared Vanderbilt. We're gonna have like 2 Jared Vanderbilts over here. Robert Williams, Miles Bridges, Mitchell Robinson, Dante DiVincenzo, Devontae Graham, Duncan Robinson, Grayson Allen, Gary Trent Jr. This draft class was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Anthony Simons too. Damn, look how many players that are good are free agents. Jared Allen's a free agent, Zach Collins, Isaiah Hardenstein, Malik Monk, 68 overall, Derrick Jones Jr. A lot of these players have actual NBA jobs, and at the 2K, they're just on the bench chilling. Kevon Looney too. Giannis and NB teaming up together in Boston. Giannis is a 90 overall, but his stats don't say he's a 90 overall. Embiid's a 90 overall, and his stats kind of say he's a 90 overall, but also got Drummond. Drummond hasn't progressed one bit, but he's averaging crazy numbers, so you can't complain about that. Gordon Hayward teams up with Cat. Talk about Twin Towers over here in Utah. Clint Capella and Rudy Gobert with an old-ass Iggy. LeBron, man, you got to get out of there. You have no youthful pieces. You got to get out of there. You're 33 now, bro. 33. You just won a championship in real life not too long ago. You got to dip now. Now's your time to dip. Yeah, this team is ass. Brooklyn Nets are ass. Holy shit. They have Dennis Smith Jr., who they also have in real life. But other than that, they have Marcus Smart and just a whole lot of buns. This team I want to see do good. Dwight Howard, Tingus Pingus, Wiggins, and Chris Middleton. This team gotta perform. Gotta show me something. This team is up and coming too. Don't get distracted with Jimmy Butler and PG being old. I'm actually interested to see how Kyle Kuzma plays because they have him at a 79 overall. To me, that's crazy. There's no way he actually outperforms the other rookies, right? Now, this team kind of fell off a bit. They got old and fell off a little bit, huh? DeMar's only an 84, Kemba 89, Westbrook 89, Kawhi 88. A little disrespectful. This team has been a mega disappointment. Did they even win one championship? Yeah, they won one championship, right, versus Houston. They did. They in fact did do that, but still a little disappointed, man. Damian Lillard, or I should say CJ McCollum, might take Lillard's spot right now because CJ is a higher overall. Man, I'm getting tired, and we're at 2018, so we still have to do 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. We still have 5 more seasons to do. My ass is getting sleepy, man. We're about halfway through the video. I'm assuming. I can't really predict. So we're about halfway through simulating. We're 5 years in from 2013 to 2018, and now we need to do 2018 to 2023. So although I'm not a big YouTuber, this video is long. So if you guys are still tuning in to this video and watching, let me know. Show some love. Be like, hey, Simply, I'm still at this point or something. Or say, these are your league leaders. Zach LaVine finally making some noise, and Phoenix going crazy, averaging 27. Indiana and Boston. How did Boston get so good? But they have Giannis. I forgot. Giannis isn't playing like Giannis though. Normally by now Giannis would have thrived, but again, we're changing history. We're not meant to be repeating history. The Hornets with Larry Marketing are that good. That's it. This team's not that good to be this high up, 4th seed in the East. Bottom of the pack, yeah, the Knicks, not the Knicks, but the Knicks also do suck. But the Nets, man, you guys suck. Houston just keeps dominating. Where's OKC. Nah, OKC, you are an embarrassment. Same thing with you, San Antonio. 34-21 with Westbrook, DeMar, Kawhi, Marcus Sol, Kemba. Get out of here. There we go. Timberwolves are finally making some traction over here with Chris Paul. They got John Collins, Jokic. They got Yusuf Nurkic, and where is he? Siakam over here too, who's getting 0 minutes. James Harden might just three-peat for MVP. Yeah, he won back-to-back years. He might win again. And then Kemba, 6-man back-to-back years, might win it again. Who knows? So James Harden, in fact, does three-peat. And then, man, CJ McCollum broke Kemba Walker's streak. DPOY, though, I forgot about him. It's like a 4th-peat, 3-peat even. Miles Turner going dummy in New York. And then JB Bickerstaff wins Coach of the Year. All-NBA first, we got Harden, Irving, Miller, James Davis. All-NBA second, Curry, Wall, Carmelo, Kuminga, and Jokic. All-NBA third, Beal, Rose, Durant, Giannis making an All-NBA over... Where's Embiid? Embiid didn't even make it. And then Cat for the All-NBA. All defensive, same people, just no LeBron. Instead, they got Jimmy Butler. And all defensive second, same old. I'm gonna try and one-take this. Out west, we got Portland, Phoenix, Denver, LA, San Antonio, Pelicans, Houston, OKC, and then out east we got Indiana, Detroit, Cleveland, Miami. I couldn't one take it, but then we got Atlanta and Charlotte, Chicago, and Boston. Damn, bro. A fucking breath. I was out of breath almost. Round 1, Detroit loses, Phoenix loses, New Orleans loses, Lakers lose, Atlanta Hawks lose, Cleveland Cavaliers lose, Chicago Bulls lose, Houston Rockets lose. Oh, but still the OKC team. I'm not even surprised. Round 2, we got OKC losing, bro. They're up 3-1. I thought they were going to advance. We got a Portland, San Antonio, and then an Indiana Boston matchup. Simulate that shit. Indiana, Joel Embiid wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP, advances to the finals, and then San Antonio loses to to Damian Lillard. God damn. 2 major disappointing teams over here. Major disappointing teams. Simulate this round 2, and what the fuck? CJ McCollum goes crazy, averaging 28.5. Okay, I'm done with the joke. Damian Lillard goes crazy. Congrats, Damian Lillard. Well deserved. Staying loyal to this team for so long. Dirk retires. Danny Granger retires. Amari Stoudemire, David West, Sean Livingston. I'm predicting out of this bunch, just Dirk to be in the Hall of Fame inductees. Yeah, just Dirk. Draft lottery. Basically, whoever's gonna get first gets Luka. So far, it's Brooklyn, Toronto, and New York. And New York pushes through with Brooklyn, Dallas. So that's the 1, 2, 3. With the first overall pick, the Knicks are gonna select Luka Doncic. Yep. Man, can you imagine Luka in a big city like New York? Dude, New York would be causing riots every single day. Why is he a small forward though? What the hell? Brooklyn selects Donnell Bellamy. No idea who you are. Colin Sexton goes to the Mavericks. Triple J goes to the Wizards. Aiden goes to Toronto. Marvin Bagley goes to Milwaukee. Trae Young goes to Philly at the 7th overall. Shea goes to the Grizzlies. That's a steal. Mo Bamba, Kevin Knox. Michael Porter goes 26 to the Spurs. Mikal Bridges goes 29th, almost in the second round. The last pick in the first round, the Grizzlies select Brunson. Who else got a good pick? Yeah, the Grizzlies also have Brunson and Shea. So that's a nice 1-2 guard matchup over there. Devontae Graham, 69 overall. Mitchell Robinson to the Raptors. They also got DeAndre Ayton, so that's 2 big men over there. Miles Bridges goes to Orlando with the 40th pick. Anthony Simons, that's a steal for that late. But honestly, he probably not even getting any PT because he's 70 overall. And B looking to go with the Grizzlies to go team up with Shea potentially. Westbrook going to the Denver Nuggets or OKC back home. That's really about it. Go ahead and simulate that shit over there. I don't know how I haven't lost my sanity yet. I've been recording for 1 hour and 37 and we're halfway done now, so I'm gonna be here for another hour and a half at least. At the very least. Oh my god, I need a little stretching intermission over here. I've also been talking for 1 hour and a half straight. God damn, I need water. Iggy goes to Philly. I'm just gonna speed run this, I'm gonna be honest. Zach Randolph and Embiid go to Celtics, so Embiid signs back. I don't know why he doesn't say re-sign because he's always been a part of the Celtics, right? Kyle Lowry goes to the Clippers. Steven Adams and Jakob go to the Grizzlies. Dennis Schroeder. I'm just gonna do big names. Fuck all that. Drew Holiday resigns with the Heat. Miles Turner, Anthony Simons, and the Knicks. Finally getting LeBron some help. Serge Ibaka, LaMarcus Aldridge, but he's old as fuck. Marcus Gasol too. Wiggins, John Wall, Rondo, Westbrook going to Denver. Okay, that's gonna be a team to look out for. Pacers get Brook Lopez and Carmelo. Jokic goes to the Timberwolves, gets re-signed over there. Aaron Gordon to the Blazers, and I feel like the Warriors don't get anyone, man. Get them some some help. We made it to 2019. We have this and 4 more simulations to do. So we got 5 whole more simulations, guys. Holy shit. It's gonna be a long ass video. And to think I wanted to do a video where I don't end the video until all 30 teams have won at least one championship. Yeah, I've really thought about doing that. So I might do that somewhere down the line. It's gonna be like an 8-hour video, but holy shit, I'm gonna want to commit some bad things, some very bad things. The Lakers finally get LeBron some help, and it's not that much help because they're pretty old. They get a young VO though, and that's really about it. LeBron keeps signing extensions with this team, so I guess it was destined to be he was gonna play for LA eventually because he's been here for a while. He's gonna be here for, this is his 5th year in LA. God damn. All right, the Denver Nuggets. This is the team I wanted to look at. They have Kristaps, John Wall, Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Andrew Wiggins, Alvin Goodwin, Chris Middleton, Rondo. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good team. Denver Nuggets, I have my eyes out on you. And this team too, Ben Simmons, PG, Jimmy Butler. It's a nice little big 3. How did Kuzma play? Yeah, 4th overall pick, and Kuzma did fuck all. I'm not hating, I'm just saying, Toronto, you could have done better. This team too, man, you guys have been disappointing me like crazy. DeMar's 30 years old though, so you guys gotta do something because Tony Parker's old as fuck. I forgot he was still even on the team. You guys are losing people one by one. Don't even get me started with you guys over here. You guys had some crazy big ass 4 for a while and just did nothing. Don't forget, at one point they had KD, AD, Westbrook, and Melo, and they did fuck all. All right, at the All-Star break, we're just recycling the same old footage. Boston's leading the league, Atlanta, Chicago, Indiana, Miami, and then we got a new team over here, the Bucks. The Bucks haven't made the playoffs in a minute. Donovan Mitchell, Isaiah Thomas, Jonathan Kuminga. That's probably why this guy's going crazy. Marvin Bagley off the bench. And at the bottom, yeah, Brooklyn, your ass. Philly, also very ass. Cleveland, Kyrie Irving. You need to get out of there too, man. How many more years do you have left? You have 2 more years. God damn. Kyrie, you gotta get the fuck out of there. Al West LeBron. That little help is all he needed. All he needed was someone capable of getting buckets, competent of getting buckets even. Yeah, and then this team second, not too far behind, Ben Simmons, PG, Butler. And at the very bottom, Jokic and CP3, come on, man. There's no way you guys are dead last in the West. That's just embarrassing. Stephen Curry, you've been quiet too. Your entire career, you've been pretty quiet. You have 2 more years, so maybe you and Kyrie could team up. That'd be pretty dope. The Rockets kind of fell off. Harden's trying his best, though, I assume. Yeah, Harden's averaging 32 almost. He's trying his best. Blake Griffin's averaging a season high for since like 5 years ago. The Nuggets, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you guys were gonna be a little better with John Wall, Chris Middleton, Tingus Pingus, Dwight Howard, Westbrook, Wiggs too, Rondo. Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna be a little better. Award races, OKC, Anthony Davis. Nah, you guys gotta forfeit it to James Harden. And defensive player of the year, Kawhi Leonard. How many times has he won it in a row? 4 times in a row. He's on his 5th almost. 5th time in a row almost. Rookie of the year, we got Doncic, Aiden, Trae Young. Anthony Davis ends James Harden, was it 4 times in a row, 3 times in a row streak, and wins MVP. Kawhi for 5 years in a row. 5 years in a row wins defensive player of the year. MIP Aaron Gordon, Logan Schmidt, coach of the year. All NBA for this year, we got Beal, Harden, Carmelo, LeBron, AD. NBA second, Kyrie, CJ, Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons. What did you average, my guy? 20 points. Hey, I don't think Ben Simmons has ever averaged 20 points. So he's having a rejuvenation simulation. My goal is to one take it at least once. Out west, we got Lakers, Houston, Clippers, New Orleans, Denver, OKC, Portland, San Antonio. Out east, we have Boston, New York. I fucked it up already. I was fumbling my words. Indiana, Miami, Atlanta, Wizards, and Chicago, and not New York, fucking Milwaukee. Guys, I've been talking for so long. I've been saying so many teams, so many names that my brain's getting clustered, and I'm like slurring my words and shit. It's like a high of 2K. Simulated round 1, Miami loses, San Antonio loses. You guys have been disappointing as fuck. OKC also loses. Just a bunch of disappointing teams out here. New York loses, Houston loses, Washington loses, New Orleans lose, Milwaukee Bucks lose. Can LeBron win one more championship before it's all said and done? Can he? Because I'm gonna be honest, there's no like team that's ruling the league, you know? There's no player that's been ruling the league. Anyways, the Hawks lose, Denver loses, Clippers lose, Boston loses. So we have a LA Portland Western Conference matchup, and then Derrick Rose. We haven't heard of this man since the first fucking year we did. He won versus Indiana. Similarly to round 2, and the Lakers get swept. Okay, speaking of a team or player that hasn't ruled the league in a minute, it might be the Portland Blazers, the Portland Trail Blazers with Damian Lillard. And then we got Melo in the finals with Indiana. Similarly this round 2, and the Blazers sweep. Is this back-to-back for them? This might be back-to-back. back. The first team to go back to back. Yep, back to back. Player retirements, we got Timmy D, Zach Randolph, a bunch of other people. Hall of Fame is probably just Timmy D. Yep, there we go. Draft lottery, I forget who this is for. Did I even load the draft class? I don't even know if I did. Draft class. I did. It's for, yeah. Okay, we didn't check over that. My bad, guys. I skipped through it. But we got Zion Ja, Brandon Clark, Jared Culver, Darius Garland, KPJ, Kobe White. We got some decent people here. RJ Barrett, Rui, Grant Williams, Matisse Stibels. So it's basically for Ja and Zion. Tyler Hero's here too. That's pretty good. Some good people. Definitely some good people. I feel like I've seen Brooklyn here for the entireties of the simulation. Brooklyn, Philly, and Cleveland are the top 3. And it goes to Golden State, Philly, and Toronto. So maybe Golden State could actually get Steph Curry some help and make his legacy better. Imagine Curry and Zion. God damn, that'd be crazy. So with the first pick, the Warriors are gonna draft Zion Williams. Good. That was the right pick. Philly's gonna select Lewis Harrison. What the fuck? Bro, if Toronto gets Ja, Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Mitchell Robinson, that's a nasty team. That'd be a pretty nasty team. They select John Morant. I also forgot they have Kyle Kuzma, who they selected with the 4th pick for some reason. Matisse Thybulle went 12th. PJ Washington, Kevin Porter. So all these players went before Darius Garland, went before Nicholas Claxton, went before Tyler Hero too. I don't even know where he is. Bobo, Daniel Gafford. Where's Tyler Hero? RJ Barrett too. God damn. DeAndre Hunter. Tyler Hero went mid-second round. Basically mid-second round. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Free agents, Chris Paul, leave. He's going to LA with LeBron. That would be pretty nice. Pelicans for Cat. Celtics for Tingus Pingus. And that's about it. Rudy Gobert and Evan Fournier go to Chicago. DeMarcus Cousins goes to Cleveland. Kyrie Irving. Cat and Vooch go to Clippers. D'Lo goes to Miami. Jamal Murray, Marcus Smart go to Sacramento. Fred VanVleet, Gary Harris, Mike Conley go to LA. Kristaps to Denver. Tyler Hero to Indiana. Klay Thompson to the Pelicans. Devin Booker re-signs to the Raptors. And still the Warriors with no help at all, man. Rip Steph Curry. Chris Middleton and CP3 go to Washington. All right, we made it to the year 2020. We have 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 to go through. This draft class contains some bucket getters too. Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, Killian Hayes, not a bucket getter. James Wiseman, not a bucket getter. Obi Toppin, Isaac Okoro, Onyeka Okongwu, Cole Anthony, Precious, Devin Vassell, Denny Advia, Trey Jones, Patrick Williams, not a bucket getter. Tyrese Maxey, mega bucket getter, projected to he's projected to go pretty high up actually. Donovan Mitchell made his way up to an 87 raw in his second year already, averaging 16. Clint Capella's a whole 88 overall. What the hell? Nah, well deserved though. Well deserved. He's playing pretty good. Darren Fox, you're playing pretty good too. Jonathan Isaac, you're playing kind of buns. No defense at all either. God damn, get him out of here. Luka had an alright first season. Honestly, a little underwhelming for what we know he could do. Miles Turner continues to kill it though. God damn. This seems pretty nice. Markelle Fultz, Turner, Luka. I like that. I like that trio a lot. This Nets team, man. Come on, bro. This Nets team is some hot ass. A little past the All-Star break and the Bulls, listen. You guys played really good the first year. You guys got Brandon Ingram now. Brandon Ingram and Derrick Rose has a pretty good duo. And Rudy Gobert. Yo, this team's kind of nice. This team, you guys should make it a little further in the playoffs than getting swept or losing in the first round. With that being said, they're second in the East with Boston remaining number 1. Boston's just been killing it in the regular season. Atlanta, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's been on the come up. They've been on the come up. And at the bottom, yeah, this team is fucking god. Like, this might be the worst team of all time. Out west, Clippers, DeJounte Murray, Cat, Vooch, Gordon Hayward. Okay. Kyle Lowry too. Was that Kyle Lowry? Kyle Lowry too. Okay. San Antonio, Kemba, DeRozan, Kawhi. The back-to-back champs, reigning champs, aren't playing that good though. Currently the 8th seed in the West. That's a dangerous game, man. Dangerous game. You don't want to be in the play-in in the West, or let alone the play-in in general. The Rockets. Listen, you guys won your championship, so I'll cut you guys some slack, but you guys have fell off drastically too. Damn, there are so many free agents that are worth signing, like Claxton. Claxton should not be a free agent. Lou Dort, Nas Reed should not be a free agent. Jordan Poole should not be a free agent. Grant Williams should not be a free agent. There's so many players here that would be signed in real life. Gary Trent too. Nah, that's unforgivable. The fact that Claxton alone is in free agency, to me, that's blasphemous. Award races, AD might win back-to-back, guys. He might win back-to-back, followed by Curry, Simmons, Walker, Harden. Walker went from winning 6 mans of the year to MVP. MVPs. Okay. Rookie of the year, we got Zion, Wendell Carter, MPJ. Sixth man, we got Lillard, Westbrook, and Marvin Bagley. Defensive player, we got Gobert, Antetokounmpo, AD, Leonard, and Butler. Kawhi, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. You're having a little low over here in steals, but don't fuck it up. Win 6 times in a row. MIP, Trae Young, Murray, Tatum, and Sexton. Those are some good numbers, Trae Young. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good numbers. Anthony Davis wins your MVP. Clifford McCoy, I don't know. Lillard, 6 man. Giannis DPOY finally breaks the 5-year tenor of Kawhi Leonard. Trae Young, MIP with almost 30 points. Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. Curry finally made a name for himself. Let's just take a look at his accolades, because yeah, his accolades are kind of dookie. He was a All-Star a few times, All-NBA a few times, and that's it. He's literally like a Damon Lillard in this era. And we got Harden, Simmons, Luka. Okay, Luka, those are some numbers we're more likely to see. Simmons is going crazy though. This guy might be one of the GOATs. A double-double with 20 points, 6.5 assists, good defense. The three-pointer is going to be always an issue with him, but that's pretty good. All right, let's one take it. Out west, we have Clippers, Golden State, Lakers, Sacramento, OKC, Memphis, San Antonio, Pelicans. Out east, we have Boston, Charlotte, Sixers, Atlanta, New York, Bucks, and Chicago, Indiana. There, that was kind of a one take. Similarly, this round, Philly loses, Charlotte loses, Golden State loses, Indiana loses, Milwaukee loses, OKC loses, Sacramento loses, Pelicans lose. So we have a LA matchup, San Antonio Memphis matchup, Atlanta Boston, and Chicago New York. Similarly, this round too, Clippers lose, Memphis loses, New York loses, and Hawks lose. So LeBron might finally do something. If we get a LeBron D Rose finals, I'll be happy with that. The Bulls lose, so never mind. Giannis makes it to the finals, and the San Antonio's lose. So we got a LeBron Giannis finals. That shit in real life would be mad entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine a Lakers Bucks finals, but instead we got Lakers Celtics finals. So it's Mike Conley, Gary Harris, LeBron, Ibaka, and Gasol versus Giannis, Embiid, Tyrese, and a bunch of people from like current days. So game 1 goes to Giannis and Embiid. Game 2 also goes to them. LeBron, don't get swept in the finals. That'd be embarrassing. Game 3, okay, it's gonna be a sweep, isn't it? It's a sweep. Congratulations, Embiid and Giannis. You guys get your first NBA championship in this simulation. Congratulations. Jamal Crawford, Bargnani, Tony Parker, Christian Wood retires. God damn. There was no Hall of Fame inductees because I can't even sim to it. Draft lottery, this is to get, I forget. I didn't even show you guys, did I? Oh no, I did. It's for Tyrese, LaMelo, and Edwards. Right. Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn finally gets the first overall pick after how long of being in the lottery? Top 3? I have no idea. But Brooklyn, Detroit, and Utah. With your first pick in the 2020 draft, the Brooklyn Nets are gonna select Anthony motherfucking Edwards. With the second pick of the 2020 NBA draft, very typical. Very typical. He plays for them in real life too, so very typical. Tyrese Halliburton goes to Utah. Okay, I'm done. That's top 3. We'll just go over the key players in free agents and not free agency in the draft. Obi Toppin goes 4th. God damn. LaMelo goes 5th. Cole Anthony goes 19th to the Bucks. Emmanuel Quickley goes 27th to the Magic, and Desmond Bane goes 28th. God damn. I wonder in real life how many people have won undrafted that had they been drafted, they would have been like a top 15 player. Like, isn't that shit crazy to think about? How many players went undrafted or never got the right opportunity and just never got the chance to develop into like a future Hall of Famer or All-Star? That's so crazy. Being drafted to the right team, being drafted in the first place just opens up so many more windows. It's ridiculous. Giannis doesn't seem like he's gonna re-sign with the Celtics. The Celtics didn't even give him an offer. He might say, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Miami and prove to the league that I could win by myself. Kyrie and Curry, I want them to team up low-key. He might go to LA with LeBron. Hold on a minute. They might win the championship there and then. Mitchell Robinson goes to Philly. Ingram and Shumpert, old Shumpert, and Nas Reed go to Chicago. Kyrie, no. I mean, that's a pretty big contract, but no. Giannis signs with the Heat. Damn, man. God damn. Sabonis resigns with the Kings. Steph Curry signs to the Lakers. Steph Curry and LeBron. That's going to be an interesting duo, man. If they ever teamed up in real life, it'd be over. It would be actually over. PG goes to San Antonio with Kawhi. Curry really said, Golden State isn't helping me out, so I'm going to go help myself out. Jimmy Butler goes to the Portland Trailblazers. And yeah, look at this. The Golden State did nothing. All the other teams are going crazy and doing other signings and shit. And then there's just the Warriors doing nothing. 2021 draft class being loaded. Yes, make it unpredictable. This class contains Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley, Jalen Green, Kuminga, who's been killing it now in 2013 all the way to now, and he's going to be killing it soon. Josh Giddey, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Davion Mitchell, Moses Moody, Kai Jones, Brandon Boston Jr., Trey Mann, Cam Thomas. A lot of bucket getters. All right, you guys already know what team we got to look at. No question about it, we got to look at this team. Oh, actually, we could look at the Spurs too. We could look at them. They signed PG. So they have Kemba, Kawhi, and PG. This team though: Steph Curry, Vio, LeBron, Ibaka, Gasol, Mike Conley off the bench, Steve Washington, Gary Harris, Jalen Grant, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Marcus Smart. Yeah, this team might win it. This team might win it. LeBron's 36, averaging 22. Steph Curry's 32, averaging 30 with 10 assists. Yeah, they could win it. They could win it. I don't think LeBron has won a single championship this simulation, right? He has not. In this simulation, he's a one-time NBA champion. That's ridiculous, bro. 4-time and a 1-time. At the All-Star break, the Lakers are, as expected, killing the game. They are 3rd in the West. We haven't seen the Lakers up here in a minute, besides with the Kobe-LeBron duo, which I thought was going to win at least one championship, but they didn't. Bottom, we got Dallas with LaMelo Ball. Is LaMelo Ball playing good? Yeah, he's honestly playing really good. Minnesota, yeah, you guys have been asked for a minute. Golden State, after no Steph Curry, you guys are asked. No PG, no Jimmy Butler. Ben Simmons is showing his true colors, and he can't carry a team. So, shit. Kevin Durant, surprisingly, has been on OKC his entire career. I mean, he has Anthony Davis, so, I mean, finally, the Rockets have a rejuvenation season. Blake Griffin, James Harden, 25.5, and Blake Griffin, 22 with almost 10 rebounds. Good for you guys. The Pistons, out of nowhere, Jaylen Brown. Who else do they have? Jaylen Brown, James Wiseman. Okay, my bad, James Wiseman. I know I laughed at the pick earlier, but you know what? Round of applause, bro. You're playing good. You're playing good. Chicago, regular season team. They probably won't do much. Philly, who has Trae Young, averaging 27. He averaged almost 30 last season. Damn. Mitchell Robinson, kind of playing like ass. This team's basically just getting carried by Trae Young. And at the bottom, Brooklyn. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna look at the bottom. Brooklyn just pisses me off, man. For any Brooklyn fans watching this video, I feel very bad for you guys that you guys made it this far into the video and your team still hasn't done anything. I'm sorry. Like, the biggest thing you guys had was that old ass team with Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, and then game 7 of the series versus the Bucks. Like, those are your 2 highlights. I would argue the best thing you guys even had was D'Lo dancing on the bench with his homies. Anthony Davis, triple 3-peated MVP. LaMelo Rookie of the Year. Damian Lillard, 6-man. Giannis DPOY. Zion MIP. Logan Schmuttet with Coach of the Year. Trae Young, Harden, Luka, Ben Simmons, AD. We're starting to see the new era of players start to like rise, like Luka, Ben Simmons, Trae Young, Olympia second. We're starting to see the new players like Zion. Yeah. All right. One take it again. OKC, Houston, San Antonio, Denver, Clippers, Utah, Lakers, Portland. Out east, we got Boston, Charlotte, Pistons, Miami, Sixers, Knicks, and Bulls, Hawks. That was kind of a bad one take. My prediction is the Lakers are going to win. Go ahead and simulate the round. Watch them lose in the first round. Rockets lose, Jazz lose. Who else lost? Hornets lost, Hawks lost, New York Knicks lost, Miami Heat lost, Nuggets lost, Blazers lost. Okay, second round we got OKC, San Antonio, LA, Detroit, Boston, and Chicago, Philly. Chicago, you guys gotta make at least one more finals appearance, man. Come on. The Lakers lose. God damn. Pistons lose. Philly loses. San Antonio Spurs lose. Conference finals, OKC, LA Clippers, Boston, Chicago. Simulate this round. OKC loses. Brandon Miller advances to the finals. And the Bulls lose. I think they were up 3-1. Embiid said, Giannis, you want to leave me and go prove that you can win alone? I'll do it and prove that I can win alone on my own team. And watch, he's gonna win. And he wins in 7. Embiid with the back-to-back finals, right? Back-to-back champs? Yep, back-to-back champs and back-to-back finals MVP. God damn. Draft lottery, this is for what? Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham? Scotty Barnes, the Brooklyn motherfucking Nets. You guys dropped the 3 as you guys deserved. Minnesota Pacers and Brooklyn, 1, 2, 3. The first overall pick of the 2021 NBA draft, the Timberwolves select Cade Cunningham. We'll do top 3 like we always do and then just kind of breeze through the rest of the draft. I don't want to keep you guys too long here and I don't want to keep myself too long here. I've been here for almost 3 hours, I like to say. I've been recording and talking for almost 3 hours. Evan Mobley goes to Indiana with the second pick of the 2021 NBA draft. And with the third pick, Brooklyn is going to draft. Watch should be some... Okay, Scotty Barnes, I was going to say. If it was some random ass player, I was going to say, you guys are a poverty franchise as deserved. Jalen Green goes 4th. Josh Giddey 5th. Kuminga 6th. Franz Wagner goes to Dallas. Cam Thomas, Memphis. Davion Mitchell. Alperen Sengun. Joel Embiid might not even re-sign with the Celtics. I think it's a Celtics issue because they didn't offer a contract to Giannis and they haven't offered one to Embiid. So I don't know what the fuck they're cooking. Oh, this is what they're cooking. They're trying to get Jokic. Jokic who hasn't proven himself anything. Jokic who hasn't even made any finals. That's the Jokic they're trying to get. Donovan Mitchell signs with the Bucks. Jokic signs with the Celtics. Yo, that's an L. That's an LLL. Melo signs. Oh, that's Melo, might I add. Signs with the Clippers. Embiid goes to Memphis. Good for you, Embiid. With Tatum. Yo. Embiid, go 3-peat, matter of fact. Please 3-peat. Guys, we're slowly climbing. 2022 NBA draft class. 2022. And I need to just take a look at the player retirements. D-Wade, Chris Bosh. So I'm assuming just D-Wade and Chris Bosh, right? D-Wade, just D-Wade. All right, Chris Bosh was in first ballot Hall of Fame. This draft class includes Banchero, Chet, Jabari Smith. Kind of an L of a draft class, I'm not gonna lie. Keegan Murray, he's good. Shaedon Sharpe, he's good. Jeremy Sohan, he's all right. This draft class was kind of an L. Jalen Duren, Benedict Mathurin, he's good. Tari Eason, not bad. Yeah, this draft class it is still early on because it's last year, right? But from like 2018 or yeah, 2018, 2017, we had Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, Luka, like Tatum, Lonzo. All those players stood out way more. So I mean, Chet and Banchero are playing very good, but that's about it. Benedict Mathurin played pretty good too. And the Lakers start off 10-0. Steph Curry and LeBron going dummy in here. All-Star break, the Lakers are 41-14. Might be their best record yet. Yeah, they're first in the West. Is LeBron just playing out of his mind? He's like, God damn, I'm 38. No, he's not. It's just Steph Curry. Steph Curry's playing all right too. I don't know how the team's so good if the two top players aren't playing that good. Denver is finally making some decent noise. John Wall, Wiggs, Tingus Pingus, Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton. Or DeAndre Jordan, my apologies. The Clippers. Ben Simmons heard what the fuck I was saying. He said, what did you say? And now he's shooting 34% from the 3. My apologies. He has 2 shooting badges. What is this Ben Simmons? 3-point shot 46 and he's shooting that good. Okay. The Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs kind of fell off. On the bottom, we got the Mavericks, Phoenix, Utah. And then guess what? Out East is going to be it's not Brooklyn. Hold on, guys. Brooklyn's at 500. Dennis Smith, 87 overall. Okay. Anthony Edwards. Scotty Barnes. That explains. So they were just doing the ultimate tank to just get these players. The ultimate tank. Toronto, from being so bad, they got Ja Morant. I forgot they had Ja. Devin Booker. Yo, this team's actually pretty good. DeAndre Ayton too. Okay. Seems like the teams that were bad are now good, but also Chicago and Boston have just been killing it the entire simulation. Derrick Rose, yo, has been loyal to Chicago and been hooping for Chicago. He hasn't not averaged 20 points since his rookie year. Ridiculous. Award races: John Wall is leading the league for MVP, AD, Curry, Simmons, and Gobert? Bro, this is like the Joakim Noah of the Bulls. What the fuck? Rookie of the year, we got Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Josh Giddey, Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes should not be here, bro. 6-man MPJ, Dennis Bledsoe, DPOY, Gobert, Antetokounmpo, Davis, and Butler. Butler, bro, how you been? I feel like I haven't heard of you in a minute. How you been? You been all right? All right, cool. MIP, Kobe White, Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball, James Wiseman, Bruno Fernando. And yeah, goddamn, if John Wall wins MVP, I'll be mad surprised at his old age winning MVP. So Anthony Davis for the 4th, 5th, 8th time, who knows, wins MVP. Salsa, rookie of the year. Eric Bledsoe's nephew, 6th man of the year. Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year. Bro, these numbers are insane for Rudy Gobert. Darius Garland, MIP. Jesse Mermuys was yeah, coach of the year. I think it's the Lakers, 57-25. Why is John Wall 23? I'm so confused. Anyway, Stephen Curry, Luka, Ben Simmons, AD. I was wondering, I'm like, how the fuck is he in MVP conversations at his old age? Lillard, Fultz, Giannis, Zion, Gobert, All NBA 2nd, Ball, CJ, Kevin Durant, Tatum, and Alex Smart for All NBA 3rd. This is my second to last chance or third to last chance to one-shot it completely. We have LA, Portland, Pelicans, OKC, Denver. Yeah, I fucked it up already. We got Texas, Indiana, Boston, Philly, New York, Toronto, Orlando, Chicago, Brooklyn. Okay, some like the first round. Indiana loses, New Orleans loses, fucking Brooklyn loses, San Antonio loses, Toronto loses, New York loses, Denver loses, Los Angeles Clippers loses. And now we got a Los Angeles Lakers, Portland, Houston, OKC, Philly, Boston, and Chicago, Orlando matchup. I just want to see Derrick Rose and LeBron in the finals, man, please. And fucking LeBron loses, goddamn. Eastern Conference Finals, the Bulls lose, and Jokic makes the... Okay, my bad, Jokic. I know what I said before, and you didn't win shit. If you win something, I'm sorry. And the Western Conference, we have the Blazers losing, so DeJounte Murray advances to the finals, and we got Jokic winning. The Celtics three-peated 2 times with Embiid, 1 time with Jokic. So maybe the Celtics know something I don't. Maybe they do. Player retirements, LeBron's retiring. Fuck no. Fuck no, you're not retiring. You're doing 1 more year at least. Hall of Fame inductees, no one, because LeBron's not retiring. Draft lottery, this is for Paolo Banchero and Chet, basically. And for once, Brooklyn is not in the lottery. Good for you. Very, very good for you. Wizards, Mavericks, Cavs, odds to get the first 3. And the Cavs drop, so we got Detroit, Wizards, and Mavericks now. With the first pick of the 2022 NBA draft, the Pistons are selecting Paolo Banchero. And then guess what? I'm predicting Chet goes second to the Wizards. There you go. Chet goes that's it. I'm just doing 1 and 2 because I'm to be honest, I don't even know who's going to go 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th. I don't even care either. Gregor Dawson, Brad Collins, Cliff Lloyd, yeah. Jaden Ivey, Jabari Smith, and a bunch of people I have no idea who the fuck they are. AJ Griffin. We got Carson Westbrook. Goddamn. Carson Westbrook. Doncic RFAs. Now we're reaching the RFAs that we're used to seeing over here. Trae Young signs with Philly. I don't think he signs. I think he re-signs. They got Ibaka too. Gobert re-signs with the Bulls. Lou Will too. What the fuck? I have a feeling some of these players are just glitched like John Wall. Because Lou should have been long gone retired. Benedict Mathurin and Bam to go help Kyrie. Kyrie finally gets some help. DeMarcus and Shea, I think, are staying in Memphis, right? They're not signing. They're re-signing. Luka in New York, yeah, definitely re-signing. Cat goes to the Lakers with LeBron and Curry. Okay. Holy shit, what the fuck did the Raptors just do? DeAndre Ayton, Keegan Murray, Zach LaVine. Okay, that's pretty good. And they also have Ja, right? Ja with Booker. Okay, that's gonna be they might win the finals, I'm not gonna lie. And again, the Warriors just did fuck all. Guys, we have 1 more year, 2023. Oh my god, we have 1 more year and then we're done. I'm not saying we're done in a bad way. I'm just saying we're done that I've been sitting on my ass for almost 3 hours. I actually want to take a look at the Raptors. The Raptors made some decent signings and I want to check that team out. So the Raptors, they might not win it now, but man, are they set up for the future. They have Ja Morant, Booker, Keegan Murray, Ayton. That alone, that young core of those 4 players is pretty nasty. Then off the bench, Jesse Selden, the person he drafted 3rd, who has been pretty disappointing. And then also Zach LaVine, he's just been hooping. He got drafted in the 2nd round. So I mean, for a 2nd round pick, pretty nasty. And then the draft class, you guys don't know this draft class. What the fuck? The 2023 draft is so buns. This is not even realistic. What is this 2023 draft? Guys, I swear to God, I even loaded up the draft too. Look. Load, download draft class. Historic draft class 2023. What? Hello? I might just have to load a custom made one because what is that? I can't even load one. Well, damn, this is the last season, guys. There's no Wemby, apparently. There's just no Wemby. All right, so a little past the All-Star break, we got Boston. Boston had just been a regular season team. And, okay, no, let me not say regular season team. They have been killing it in the playoffs too. Kevin Love, age 35, is still able to provide good numbers. Good for you. Brooklyn, for once, like not for once, but for twice, you're not the bottom. I'm very impressed. Dennis Smith Jr. is playing good. Ant Edwards is playing good. Scotty Barnes, a little bit of bounce back here. Washington, Chris Paul, VO, Triple J. Yeah, this team is very bad. Cavs, man, Kyrie, you deserved better. I don't know why you re-signed for them. I mean, the money might be nice, but other than that, you could have done so many more things. Giannis, I forgot you played for the Heat. You have not made any noise here, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Phoenix Suns suck ass. Dallas has been sucking ass for a minute. Clippers have been sucking ass too. On the top, though, we still have Steph Curry. There's no LeBron. LeBron is here. He's off the bench, though, and Cat. Steve Washington said, LeBron, I got you. No, the fuck you don't. Because he's averaging better numbers than you still. James Harden at his old age, 84 overall, and Blake Griffin, 87 overall at 33, averaging almost 20. The longevity of Blake Griffin, this simulation is insane. Denver Nuggets, you guys have been pretty good for a while now too. Blazers, how are you guys doing? You guys have Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, Eric. This is a really good team. If they just had a better center, this would be a really good team. Defensively, scoring, everything, it's well balanced. Lillard, Butler, Chris Middleton, Aaron Gordon. This team could win the finals like in real life. Our last award races, Ben Simmons, Luka, John Wall, Anthony Davis, and Steph Curry. John Wall, how have you not aged? I'm curious to know. Bro has been in the league for 20 years. Okay, no, wait. I'm tweaking because I'm tweaking completely. Rookie of the Year, Paolo Banchero, Keegan Murray, Jabari Smith, Chet, and Weber. 6-man, Lillard, Wendell Carter, Ricky Rubio. Okay, he has the glitch too. LeBron James and Onyeka Okongwu. Imagine if LeBron had that glitch, but no, he's aging as a motherfucker. DPOY, Rudy Gobert, Antetokounmpo, Castro, Davis, Leonard. And most improved, Rui, Jalen Green, Onyeka, PJ Washington, Marvin Bagley. Now we sim to the end of the last season, guys. From 2013 right? 2013 it was to 2023. My ass is starting to get numb. I can't feel my ass anymore. Stephen Curry making a name for himself. I'm sorry if that was loud. Wins MVP. Paulo Banchero Rookie of the Year. Damian Lillard 6-man. Rudy Gobert DPOY. Rui Hachimura more most improved. And Jesse Murmurs 6 and 22. I think that maybe the Lakers again. Stephen Curry, Trae Young, Williams, Luka, AD All NBA first. Does AD also have the age glitch? No, he doesn't. We haven't seen KD in a while. Where is KD? All NBA second. We got Shea finally making a name for himself. Markelle Fultz. Goddamn, 25 and 10. Good for you. Ben Simmons, Marvin Bagley All NBA second. What could have been? Marvin Bagley, what could have been? You fell off so goddamn hard. Rudy Gobert averaging 20 and 15. All NBA third. John Wall, LaMelo, Brandon Ingram, Giannis, and James Wiseman. All right, this is my last chance to one take it. We got LA, Minnesota, Houston, Denver, OKC, San Antonio, Pelicans, Portland Trail Blazers. Out east, we have Boston, Brooklyn, Orlando, Atlanta. Oh, that fucked me up. Orlando, Atlanta, that fucked me up. And we got Detroit, New York, Chicago, and Toronto. Okay, simulate the round. You guys know the rule. Spurs lose, Detroit loses, Brooklyn loses, Minnesota loses, Atlanta loses, Houston loses, Toronto loses, Portland loses. And now we have a Lakers, Denver matchup, Pelicans and OKC, Celtics, Orlando, Chicago, New York. Simulate that. Now we got Denver losing, Orlando losing, Oklahoma losing, Chicago losing. Oh, did I simulate the playoffs? I simulate the playoffs. Oh shit. So with that being done, we have Boston in the finals versus Ben Simmons. So Ben Simmons versus the almost 4 times in a row champions. And Ben Simmons wins his first championship. Maybe of many. So just to recap, season awards for the entire simulation, we had Steph Curry once, then Anthony Davis 4 times in a row, James Harden 3 times in a row, LeBron, Steph Curry, and then that was last year, Joel Embiid. Rookie of the Year, we had Paulo, Salsa, LaMelo, Clifford, Alec, Helmnut, DeJounte Murray, Cat, Nikola Jokic. Okay. 6-man, we had a lot of Lillards, a lot of Dennis Bledsoes, Kemba Walkers, Manu Ginobili, and Andre Karolinko. DPOIs, we had Rudy Gobert 2 times, Giannis 2 times, Kawhi for 5 times in a row, and then LeBron once. MIP, we had Rui, Darius Garland, Zion, Trey, Aaron Gordon, Miles Turner, Jett Howard, Steven Adams, Rudy Gobert, Andre Drummond, and that's it. For the NBA champions, we had Ben Simmons win 1, Celtics win 3 in a row, 2 with Embiid, 1 with Jokic, Blazers winning back-to-back, our first back-to-back team with Damian Lillard and CJ, then San Antonio, Houston, OKC, Chicago, and that's it. Anyways, guys, this was 2013 to 2023 resimulating, remaking history. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It took me a long ass time. My ass is hurting from recording this video. And if for some reason you guys want to see me do like 2000 to 2023 or 75, 76 when the league first started until now, I need to see some love because I'm not hurting my ass cheeks for 8 hours. All right. Anyways, share it to your great grandmothers, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces Maluses.